This is the data that came from our first 6 weeks test, MAP 1, and each student was given a data analysis sheet, and they were given their results on a tutoring strip. And so they were able to see which problems they had missed and which one they had gotten correct. And what I did was I broke the test down into the teaks that it tested. You know, each problem that was tested for that teak I put in the chart. And so when the students saw that they had missed it, they shaded in the box of the problems they had missed. And so they were able to see exactly which areas that they needed the most help on. And then they graphed the results down here in the bar graph. So this data shows us that this particular student scored 57%, and that they missed 3 questions that were tested for 8.1a, 1 question that was tested for 8.1d, 5 questions that were tested out of 8.2b, and 2 questions that were tested out of 8.14. This tells me that this student needs the most help with this area right here, which is adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing fractions, decimals, percents, and integers. His main focus that he needs to work on.
From the data sheets that they do as individually, then we look at our chart as a class, which is what I put together for them. We see that 60% is passing, and we see that 53% of the students met standard on this particular test, and that they can see their score and judge it against where it is of the passing and see how much further they have to go and how they compare to other people. This data helps the students be able to compare where they're at compared to the rest of the class anonymously, because nobody else knows their score. And so they can see where they're at in comparison to other people, but then they can also see where they're at in comparison to the passing. So this student sees that they're at a 50, they need to get up to the 60 mark. And so on a chart, it's, you know, they see just the small space, and so it gives them the mindset that, hey, I just have a little bit to go. I can do this. Seeing, oh, this is exactly what I have trouble on. Instead of just saying, I don't get math, they can say, I don't really understand how to do this specific concept. So it helps them take ownership in what they need help in, and they enjoy that.